Welcome in, if anyone could see. It's New York City. In front of you is the Shrewsbury River. Across from there is Sandy Hook, and on the other side of Sandy Hook is the Atlantic Ocean. Visiting my mama. My wife and the kids are still at the house. They're like, it's too cold to go to the beach. I was like, it's not too cold to go to the beach. Because we're getting ready for some crazy winter storm here, so we'll have to be heading north soon. Storms come in, I think, from that way. I think. Or is it that way? That's called East Point, and that is like allegedly the highest point on the East Coast, like above sea level or something like that. But even in the middle of December, it's just so tranquil to be here. Look at those damn birds. I could sit and stare at the water all day long. It's so relaxing. Try to zoom into New York City again, because it's actually pretty clear. You can see the George Washington Bridge is right there. And then go to the right. You have uptown and downtown all in one shot. You could take that ferry. A lot of people live in this town. Take that ferry and work over there. It's like a 45-minute boat ride. Or ferry ride, I should say. From here to there. I know, right? And it's hard to see here. I'm gonna try to go on the pier. Just gotta make sure my phone... No, I mean, Staten Island is over here. That's Staten Island. I live there, up that way. And then there's the city. Wait, let me get my hand out of the way. I'll zoom in again. That's New York City. But across from me right there is Sandy Hook. I'll go on the pier. I just didn't know how good their service will be. Like when I was a little kid, there used to be restaurants here. Everything's been knocked down and they built like these condos, which are like an arm and a leg to buy. Each house here, everything's over $1 million. Everything. And they're not even like crazy big. Everything over there, $1 million. It's insane. But like 20 years ago, or even 10 years ago, they weren't like that expensive. But here we go. We're gonna go on the pier. Whew. It's a little windy. Not too bad. All right, look. Ice. Gotta be careful. I don't need to slip and fall and like break my neck. This probably wasn't the best idea. I'm almost out of the ice. There we go. All right, no more ice. But just a nice little, it's just so quiet. There's no one around. The town is like desolate. It's a beach, it's like a summer community. But that's East Point. So cool. What's really neat is when there's icebergs floating in the Shrewsbury River. Like this guy, this boat here belongs to that house. So he has the waterway up to here is like the property line. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Hey, I'm glad they put a Christmas tree out here, huh? And you can still see the city. There's the lighthouse. There's one of the lighthouses on Sandy Hook. It's right there. And the other one, for some reason, can't find it. It's somewhere out there. Let's see if we get a better view if we go this way. But I just wanted to share with everyone what I do for some R&R and some mental cleansing. You come stare at the water. Works every time. And you can see some of the houses, like they have their shutters up because of all the the storms we get in the winter. Like you always hear Florida and everything, hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. But here, it's nor'easters, and we're due to get one. Well, I don't know if it's a nor'easter. I don't know what the hell's coming tonight, but in this area, it's like up to 10 inches of snow. I think it was 10. I don't know. If I was wrong on the snow amount, I'll let you know. But I figured I'd share with you what I like to do on a cold winter's day. Actually, we came down to see my mom and do some gift exchanging, all of that happy stuff. We were supposed to do it later today, but we're supposed to have a storm. And hell, if I wanted her to drive up to my house. Because to get out of this town, you got to go literally straight up like those hills you see. Those are the hills you got to drive up to leave. If you see the water tower there, that's we're going to leave the street, go like 2 blocks, and then go up the hill by that water tower to get back to the highway. And this ice is just from the spray. And I'm going to try to walk like super careful. And then that seagull crap like all over the place. Not too bad today, but it's crazy. But usually in the summer, this place will be packed with people, and it's a private beach just for the people that live on this street. And like these people here, they have their own private beach, like just for them. It's crazy. But I thought some of my YouTube friends would like to see what the Shrewsbury River and Atlantic Ocean looks like. So that's the end of Sandy Hook right there. That's where the Atlantic Ocean and the Shrewsbury River meet. And where they meet, it's like crazy like whirlpools, and the Shrewsbury River's got more of a green tint, where the Atlantic Ocean has more of a bluish tint, and where they meet together, it's like crazy. Super crazy. So here, I'll go to the water line, I'll show another good scene, and then I'll probably say, see ya. So I don't know if anyone was like, these are like called winter fences, and you put them up to keep the sand from like blowing away. Like, hence you see all this sand right here. Because like here I'm getting off the dock and I have to walk up because there's that much sand there. And the only footprints on this beach are mine. It's crazy. Crazy. Getting the Sea Streak Ferry, and then that's Staten Island. I didn't zoom in too well on there. There's a buoy. There we go. I wonder what that is. You see all that smoke? Right there? I don't know. If it's so zoomed in, it's going to be very shaky, so I'm back out. And the water's never usually this calm. I know you got some... Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. It's enjoyable. I like it. So in one of my YouTube shorts, when I was saying that my wife and kids last year came to the beach and we wrote my dad a note at low tide, this is where we did it. And then obviously as the tide came in, my thought process was it took the note out with him. So on the other side of those condos, there used to be a hotel and beach club called Connor's Beach Club. And it would be like the thing to do, the place to go back in like the 50s and 60s. And it was still around when I was a little kid. They went out of business in like 1995. And then they knocked down the hotel, they knocked down the beach club, and it became a parking lot for the Sea Streak Ferry. Craziness. So with that said, I'm freezing. I want to get back to the house and have some coffee, but I wanted to just share a little bit of my R&R time here at the Jersey Shore. Hope everyone enjoyed this. If you do, click like, subscribe, all of that happy stuff, and I'll see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.